Okay, so let's play spinner, and we'll let this home game get down to like the final table or something like that. There's the end of that. Let's play $100 spin and go. We won the first two this morning. We're going for the three-peat, you guys, and gonna roll for up to $1 million. Let's do our best. 400, boom. We have our first 4x. Okay, you guys, 4x prize pool. I won two 200s. First thing, let's try and win this one for a nice little profit. Up to 40 here, we're gonna call with the king jack and start with a check. That's 399. It goes check, check. Do we want a better king high? I don't think so. I don't think we need to protect enough hands. I'm just going to rely on my king high showdown value here. Try and get to the river. They bet on the river 60 chips. I will fold. That's okay. Ace-3 here in the small blind. We've seen open on the button from Iron Air. I am going to 3-bet here. I have arguments with my friends about this situation a lot, but I think that Iron Air is opening a lot of hands on the button. And our ace-3 is ahead percentage-wise. Obviously, it doesn't play well out of position, but I think re-raising is the best play. It's too much of a mistake to just, like, fold. Now, we get a call from Iron Air, and if we're going to 3-bet a hand like this, we're going to have to be a little bit more careful on flops, having such a wide 3-bet range. And that playability is an issue here. So, on a king 9-5, it's sort of dry. I think we can bet. I don't think we can continue on many turns, though. Iron Air definitely has some kings. They definitely do call some kings to our 3-bet. And they do call the c-bet here. We pick up a 3 on the turn. Don't think it really changes our plan in this hand in that we're going to check. And if Iron Air shoves, we're just going to fold. And it goes check, check. We see a 4 on the river. Can you just have ace-queen one time? Can you just have ace-queen and we win? All right, a 9 wins. Nice hand, nice hand. 9-10 on the button here. I guess I'll go for a min raise. Thank you guys for hanging out. If you like the stream, follow the PokerStars channel here. There will be lots of content coming out of this channel, as well as you can go to my channel, twitch.tv/pokerstaples. I'd love to see you guys there as we do stream 5 days a week. Tournament poker, I'll be back on Wednesday with a full day of tournament buy-ins. So, yeah, you should stop by. Stop by, yo. We see an open on the button. We call in the big blind. And ace 10-6. We flop bottom pair. I'm going to start with a check call. Face some difficult decisions on the turn. Not exactly when we make trip sixes, but you know. And it goes check, check. Should we shove the river? I think so. I'm going to try and get all the money. Their hand usually isn't very strong. Usually we're not getting anything, but we got to try. Start with a limp here. The 10-9. We do get raised. I think our hand flops well enough. Go for the good old limp call action. 3-4-6, not the best board for us. We don't flop much of anything. No gutters, no open-ended straight draws, no backdoor flush draws, no flush draws, no pairs, nothing really at all. And they did raise pre-flop, so I'm just going to give it up. 4-10 on the button here. I'll raise it up. Busted the home game in the 19th. Didn't even get to sit with Jaime, although I did bust a mark out. Nice, man. Congrats on busting mark out. So 10-4, I mean, pretty far down in our opening range. But it is suited, so I think it's fine. And we get 3-bet. This one not going as easily as the other two. I'll do our best. See an open to 90. We fold. And shove the 9-8. Blind versus blind. And call by ace-deuce. We have a flip here. That's an 8. Do we hold? No, that's a deuce. Oh, that's a flush. What a hand. Are you kidding me? We're up to 636. What even happened there? 10-4 off on the button is going to be a fold. Let's pull up the home game very briefly here. Because we have ace-queen, so we want to sweat the ace-queen all in against TTL. Down to 17 against king 10. Can we hold? That's a good start. That's a great turn. Ship the money, Dottie. 48,000 coming our way. We are in a good position in the play money home game. Back to the spinner, though. Open to 60, we call. Is the money even real? This one is real money. Yeah, $100 buy-in, $400 for the win. A bet of 45. We have top pair. I think we just call. The only bad turns, really, are kings and aces. That's all we're really worried about here. So we're just going to call and hopefully keep those bluffs in. We don't want hands that they might be bluffing with to fold, right? So we're just going to call. 10 on the river. Again, my plan is to call down here with our top pair. but they check, and we should probably bet pretty small here. I'm assuming they're going to continue betting with a queen, right? So we're going to trying to get called by a 10 or a worse pair. And they're sitting out. So we're going to limp, I guess. 9-3 here on the button. We are heads up effectively, but I guess I'll give them the walk. A little bit unfortunate for Goro. Maybe having some connection issues or something. We see a limp from Iron Air. I will just shove with the ace-3. Just shove with the ace-3. And you see it open will folds. Goro from Russia struggling. We don't really have any time banks here to allow Goro to, like, you know, try to come back to the sit and go. So, I mean, we're sort of just out of luck in this scenario, and that Goro's, you know, what are we going to do? Did you run well in the 700 TCOOP? I didn't really get much going. I got it up to 25K, and then I got in ace-king against ace-queen, and they flopped a queen. So that was it, Vitality. I didn't really get much more going on, so, you know, that was that. See min race here. We're going to call with the queen deuce in position. Jack 8-4 board. Not the best board for us. And a bet of 60 will fold. Jack 7 here. Iron Air folds. We will take the big blind that is still sitting out. But we're in a pretty good situation here. Because we are in position twice on this opponent. We raise, they shove, we fold. Pick that one up as well. And fold. And okay. Yeah, that was a crazy hand, you guys. That was a crazy hand there. Open the ace-deuce, get shoved on for 633. Unfortunately, cannot call. There. And we see a limp here. Should I raise? I think so. Yeah, we can put pressure on this limp. We have a hand that flops relatively well. We're in position. So we will. Iron Air folds, and they're all in. 32 chips, so king 5 against 10-9. If we win this hand, which it looks like we're going to with the king on the flop, we are going to go heads up against Iron Air for $400, you guys. $400 on the line. We're relatively equal in chipped stacks. Let's start with a limp on the button here. Against Iron Air. And a check. Queen 7-5 flop. 2 diamonds. Pretty good flop for us, actually. We don't flop a pair, but we do flop a 6 as an out to a straight to make the best hand. As well as we can hit a 9 or an 8, and that's usually going to be the best hand, so we'll bet there and take it down. We see a limp on the button. We'll check the 9-6 or 6-9, whatever is your fancy. And again, we flop a gutter here on a queen 7-5, very similar board. We're going to start with a lead. Why does it say TCOOP Main? I just forgot to update the text here. Let me change it. And go. All right. And we're going to limp. There we go. Threeco, send me an email or like hit me up on Twitter or on Facebook or messages or whatever. And I'll get to you, all right? Do we want to bet with the pair or check here? I think we should bet. We have bottom pair. Our hand is really vulnerable, so I think it's fine to bet. We get a call. 9 on the turn. That is a pretty bad turn. The things that don't have a pair from Iron Air, like King Jack and Ace Jack and Jack 9 and Jack 8 and stuff like that, they all just got there with something better than our Ace Deuce. So that's a pretty bad card for us. I don't think we're going to be able to win this pot. We're just going to have to give up. Jack Deuce against Iron. See a raise to 80. I think probably 2 weeks. Maybe not. Although they have been folding buttons. I am going to just fold there in the big blind. Blinds are going up to 30-60 here. We're going to start with a limp. Going to raise to 150. We'll call. And a 9-5 deuce flop. Not the worst flop in the world to float. We have some pretty decent turns for us. And this board definitely hits us stronger than our opponent. So we'll float here as sort of a semi-bluff, expecting that when an 8 comes off, or a 6 comes off, or a 7 or a 10 comes off, we're doing fairly well, as well as a heart sometimes is good for us. King on the turn, though, is really bad. One of the few cards, like an ace, a king, or a queen, that's much better for them than it is for us. They shove, and we're just going to have to fold, unfortunately. So back down to 488. They do have a 2-to-1 chip advantage, but hopefully we can turn it around with the call with the ace-6 against king deuce to you guys. Do we hold? That's an okay start. We need to dodge the straight, and we do. We're up to 976. Quick shuffle of chips there. Heads up again. All right, iron air is relatively short. I'm going to start with a limp here on the button, and hopefully see some flops. 10-5 deuce flop. We're going to see a decent amount of check raises. I still think we should bet here. Good luck, Jamie. Thank you, New. Thanks, man. And we do get check shoved on, and we will fold. We have one of the worst hands in that situation. 9-6 suited, pretty strong hand, but we see a fold. 3-5 in the button. I guess we'll give him a walk here with the very bottom. See a limp. All right, we'll check. By the way, I'm going to be all in the home game. Let's play this hand out first. So with a check on the ace jack 9. At a 72, we will call. It's an interesting situation because we shouldn't have very many aces. If we had an ace in our hand, it's very likely we would have gone all in, right? So it's kind of awkward. Do we want to turn our 9 into a bluff? I don't think so. I don't think we're getting 2 pair to fold or a king to fold. I think we're at risk of too many of those hands. So I'm just going to check. Queen jack is a shove, though. By the way, home game. Jacks win against 10s. We're chipping up. Kings! Shove iron air. Oh my goodness, we see the min raise. I thought it was a shove, you guys. I was so excited. We're going to shove it in now, though. I think, or do we flat? I guess we don't shove very much, do we? They usually limp. All right, I'm going to shove. I'm going to shove it in. You could just call and slow play here, too, but I think shove is fine. 7-3. I guess we fold the bottom 5 to 10% against iron air. They limp. We'll check. And we'll start with a check on this king, queen, deuce. The thing is, iron air is going to shove most kings. King, queen, king, jack, king, 10, ace, king are going to be shoves. So our queen is a lot more likely to be good than most people think here. I'll check and make some tough decisions on the turn. They bet 108. I think we're going to have to go with our read. This 10 brings in a lot of draws, so if they have a jack, they're probably going to continue bluffing. They do have spade draws as well, and with our read that there isn't that many kings, we're going to go with it. Ace on the river completes both of those draws, and yeah, now I don't think we can go with this anymore. Chick, chick, muck. We pick it up to 1,088. What did we win against, by the way? So we're all in. Against ace 9, we have 37%, you guys. We need an 8 or a 6. Can we get lucky? Not today. Back to even. Against 4-8, so they just didn't have anything there. We see a limp. We will shove with our ace. Ace 10, we will shove as well. Hope to get called. We do not. What a battle-y, grindy, heads-up $400 match here. Check here with the jack deuce, and we flop 2 pair. We've been leading a lot. Let's continue the plan with us flopping like an actual good hand here. Let's try and get some money in. And a fold. They're just dodging us. They're just missing us. We're going to shove. They have like 7 big blinds here. No, called by ace 3. That's not what we want to see. We need a king. Only a king. That's a king, Dottie. Let's go. Oh my goodness, running so good today in the Spin Gos. $400. Definitely got lucky there. I think we played pretty well. Definitely ran good, though, at the end, obviously, to win a 400. So that's, we're 3 for 3, you guys. We have a $300 profit in the 3 Spin Gos. I mean, we have a home game going on here where we're 7 of 12. And we have this main event. I have to mark everyone. But I think we have to play till we lose, right? We have to keep playing $100 Spin Gos till we lose. We're just, we've cashed for 600 so far. So let's play another one. Good luck, everyone, in this tournament. And I'll keep you guys posted on that home game. But another 100. Hopping in there. All right. Oh, my goodness, 1,000. What is going on, you guys? I've never played 1,000 before. This is serious. All right, let's focus in. I want to win a K. Please let me win a K, Poker Stars, please. We see a limp in the small blind. I'm going to raise it up with this hand that flops relatively well. I've never played 1,000 before. A 10x is not bad. All right, so they call. We see a 9-6 deuce. I'm going to bet here. By the way, I double up in the home game. I'm up at 83,000. Beckett to call. We just turn. Just turn the nuts like it's no big thing. Oh my God, I can see the comments now. All right, we call. Oh, so sick. First hand, we double up. We're heads up, you guys, for a K. Oh my goodness. All right, let's win this thing. Raise with the queen 8. So lucky. So lucky. Against Reddy Redmond, who I've never played with before, we see a raise to 40. We're going to call. Home games do work on phones. You have to register on a regular computer. And then once you've registered, then you can play it on a phone. It's a cool little hack. Have you. A bet of 40 here in the spin and go. And I guess we just fold the king high. So bad. I'm sorry, never tilt. Sorry, man. I'm doing my best. I may be the worst, but I don't think I'm the worst. I think I'm the best, man. All right? But, hey, I understand. There's probably some spin and go pros out there that are really good at this format and know much better than me what to do in all these situations. But, you know, I think I can offer some value to people that don't play these formats very often. In that I'm a tournament professional, so I do understand short stack situations and stuff like that, and have a decent grasp on it. Oh, man. This is ridiculous. Check, check. I'm going to check on the turn here and probably bet the river with our 9. Although, we only get jacks and 10s to fold. Is there enough jacks and 10s? Probably. Let's give it a go. I guess just 24. We're trying to get non-pairs to fold here. They call with a queen. I'm never expecting a queen to fold, so that's okay. And a lead of 40 here. We'll just fold here as well. Thanks, Henny. I'm glad you like the painting, man. I'm glad you like it. I like it too. Raise up the 10-5 suited against Reddy Redmond. And raise it up. We are at the final table of the home game, by the way. The play money one, so good luck, you guys. And I am at 6,100 in the other one, the $1. 10x, let's go. As we flop 2 pair on this queen 10-5, it goes check, check, which is too bad. So we want to get some money in there. And do we check raise the turn or just bet? I think just betting is good for 2 pair. They fold. Cordy B spun 2 1,000s in a row. That's pretty sick. Cordy B, another streamer here on Twitch, you guys, by the way, commonly plays these spin and goes, and now a lot more tournaments too. I've never played 1,000, although I've probably played like 40 $100 spin and goes in my life, but none of those have been 1,000 up to this point. Open to 60. We're gonna call here for the 4-8. Start with the check. Check, check. We're gonna bet here for 74. In the spinner, we call, and then a king on the river. Just going to check. We have 2 pair. If they bet here, it's a very interesting scenario for us in that the king is a scary card for them, and both flush draws missed, right? So are they going to bet a jack to 120? If they bet a jack here, then we should fold. If they're not betting a jack, which I don't think they do, we should call because both draws miss. So we're going to make the hero call here with our 3rd pair. Hope for the best. We do beat the flush draw, you guys. Put on the cape, Dottie. Woo! That feels good. Do we shove the 9-5 suited? I mean, they're kind of short. I'm going to try and limp here. I don't really want to risk it for the biscuit here with the 9-5 suited. Oh, the hero calls feel so good. I love the hero call dream. All right, we're going to bet on the 8-6 deuce. We have a gutter and a backdoor flush draw. I don't think it's strong enough to, like, you know, check back here or anything. We still do have 10 highs, so we're going to put out the semi-bluff. They call, check on the turn, and just don't get there on the river. Ah, yeah. It's okay, though. Against Reddy Redmond. Obviously, it's not ideal. KMYNS. I'm not saying, like, I obviously think you should be able to register home games on your phone, you know? I'm just, like, letting you know how you can do it without a phone. I'm not saying it's, like, the coolest thing ever, you know? Just trying to help you out. 9-10, we are going to shove now. 9-10 is a slightly different hand. They have 7 beebs. They fold. All right, we pick it up. 5-6 going to be a fold to whatever. They limp. Hey. Jimmy, you seem to be a very smart person. Thanks, man. Thank you. That's a nice thing to hear. Oh, and then it's followed by a little bit of salt after that. I knew it was too good to be true. They were just hedging to make fun of me after. PJ Salt in the chat, please. Bible thumps as well. And you're going to check it down here with the bottom pair. Try to win. Ayah. Jack 9 wins. Deuce 6, again, going to fold the very bottom of my range. A6 suited. Ah, we see a fold. Blinds going up to 20-40, so our opponent has 6 big blinds. Very short, you guys. There's not a ton of play here. I guess I'm going to try and limp with the 7-4. A little bit more connected. Some of the other hands, we'd get min-raise, and I guess we fold to the min-raise. We could try and flop a pair, although this is very strong. All right, I'll fold. I don't know if that's good. Ace-10! Yes, we see a limp. We're probably going to take that limp money, hopefully. And Deuce 7 suited. I don't know what to do here. Guess I'll fold. King Queen. That's a hand we're going to go with. You guys. King Queen's pretty strong. How many of you played and won? We played 3 so far today. We won a 200 to 200 to 400, and then we just spun this one, playing for 1,000. 2 before the start, and now 2 after. So this is pretty sick. Nice call. Thank you. Get there, Dottie. Run good one more time. Oh, we do. What is happening? We're never gonna stop playing Spin Gos, you guys. $1,000 ship. Get the Vamos out in chat. PokerStars doesn't have any emotes, but just, I don't know, spam something cool. We are out of the home game, by the way. Sad consolation. GG. Ace King lost. You guys, what is happening? We've cashed for $1,600. We've only played 4 spinners. We're up $1,200. Let's keep doing this. Let's play another one. Okay. Oh my goodness. Am I a Spin Go pro now? Is that what I'm going to do with my life? I think that's my new life, you guys. Let's keep it rolling. Another spin here. And a 400. That's pretty lucky again. Let's go for another win. Let's do this thing. Nice call, man. Thank you. That was a hero. That was a nice one. I like that. PokerStars, I need that highlight. This is on your channel, but I need that for YouTube, okay? We're going to start with a limp in the small blind with the Jack 4. And we see a check, ace high flop. Let's do a little stabberino here. Try and take it down with the Jack high. All right. Let's raise up the Queen 7. Oh, we're running so good. This is insane. My name is Jamie Stables, Poker Stables, by the way. If there's anyone tuning in that isn't following my channel, you can find me here on Twitch 5 days a week, Thursday through Monday. I will be on this Wednesday, though. You can also follow me on Twitter at Jamie Staples. Excuse me for selling out for 30 seconds, but I'd like to see you guys, you know, and I know there's some PokerStars people, but why don't you come over and hang out in our community every once in a while, because we do play a lot of tournament poker. I think it's good times. We're 3 ways to the flop here, just going to be a check fold. And we see a bet of 20 here. Like I said, just going to be a fold. The Rico, again, just hit me up on Twitter or email me or Facebook or message me here on Twitch or whatever. Message me and I'll work on that. 9-5 here, blind versus blind. Let's start with a limp. And a snap check, king 10-6. I guess we're going to stab here. We do have 9 high. And they do raise, and we're going to give them credit. They got us. Andre got us. 9-4 on the button. Are we out of the home game? Oh, no. I just had it hiding. Okay, we're back. 9-4 on the button. Just going to be fooled here. Fold the deuce 7. Ship it. Of course, fold. Shove. Oh, man, that's good. It's a fun start to the day, you guys. I didn't think I was going to be making money today. Today's supposed to be a day off for me. Not today. Not today. All right, Andre opens it up 70 here. Just going to be a fold with a 9-10. That's a big open. 3.5. Open to 40. We'll fold. The dream. The dream indeed. Raise that up. Double fish calls. Okay, so we see an ace-3 deuce flop. We did raise pre-flop. And they lead on this board. I don't buy it. I don't buy it yet. I think most of the time they're going to re-raise a lot of their strong aces. And they're usually going to check a lot of their aces to try and let us get value. We turn a straight because we're running super good, and that's just, you know, the way things work. Checks to us, we're going to bet 100 here. Try and get value from something, whatever it is. But we just see a check fold, and we're on to the next one. Not showing the final table on the stream. I mean, we will a little bit. I just decided to play these Spin Gos until I lost, and we haven't lost yet, Scotty Doe. So it's just like, it's kind of hard, man. We see a min raise here. I am going to reshove the pair, because there's a lot of dead money we can pick up, and pairs are good. 24-hour Spin Gos stream confirmed. We'll play until we lose. Play until we lose. In these Spin Gos. Also playing the home game. 2s against ace-8. Do we hold? We need to dodge an ace, an 8, a 7, a 5, a 9. And we somehow dodge all those cards. We are up to $975. You guys, heads up for $400. The Spin Go heater is real. Let's keep it rolling. Pocket fours here. Probably going to put the money in. Most likely going to fire it in. We see a shove. This is going to be a call for me for $495. We definitely see deuces and 3s in here. We don't see all the big pairs. So let's go against Jack 7. Do we hold? That's an all right start. We need to dodge a lot of things. We dodge, you guys. We want another one. Let's go. Win number 5 in the $100 Spin Gos. I cash at 200, 200, 400, 400, 1K. That's right, we've cashed for $2,200 in 5 Spin Gos. I'm not stopping. We're playing another one. Let's get it going. Another one. Another one. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? If you're on Twitch, you know. Or Snapchat. Oh, I paused there on 240K for a second. I was like, okay, wait a minute. All right, we get a min. We get a min one. Feels so chill after all that excitement. Open to 40 here. Just going to fold out of the small blind with no antes. Will you give me 1% if you hit the $1 million spin? No, dude. I will not, but I still like you, Big Dick Poker, okay? We're going to flip the 3-5 on the button. What just happened? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my... That was insane. Alas, Jamie in the home game. I am pro. Nice, Nick Bossman. Nice, man. By the way, in the home game, we have 8s right now. Let's let the home game hand for a second, because we're going to be all in against Pierre, who calls 8s against King 10. Do we hold? 164K in there. We do. Wow, running so good. Where was this for the TCOOP Main Event, you guys? We're up to 163. Chip leader of the home game. Run good is real. Oh, man. I'm having too much fun. What a sick hourly. Spin Go Pro confirmed. I have to play more Spin Gos. Running super good. Very, very good. Very, very good, you guys. I recognize that I'm getting very lucky today. And that's nice. Just going to fold the 10-3 here, blind versus blind, against my opponent here. Queen 6 on the button. All right, let's give it a click. Twos win. I did win a 1K spin and go, yes. I need to upload this whole spin and go run on my channel on YouTube. By the way, I do have a channel on YouTube, you guys, if I can plug that as well. I do upload daily highlights on there of every time I play poker. There's vlogs, there's the Ask Poker Staples show. There's all sorts of stuff. So it'd be cool if you guys check that out if you're sort of new to me or me streaming here on Twitch. Bet a 40 here from Dunner. I think I'm going to float. We have 2 overs. We have a lot of good backdoors for us. We have more of these cards than they do. But again, we see that bad king on the turn. Going to have to give it up. Another one. I really don't want to limp fold this. But they're probably not going to shove too much. So I'm going to start with a limp. We do see shove. Ugh, I hate having to limp fold this. Queen 10 suited is so pretty. But we have to. We're going to raise up the king 10 here. DJ Khaled emoji confirmed. Meme game on point. You know? Another one. Oh, man. NetSpider just punishing us. Come on, NetSpider. We're 5 in a row. If we make it 6, it's getting for real. Don't do this to us. We need to win this. Well, and $200 too. Both of those things. But mostly the streak. Mostly the streak. Pick it up. Ship it to mama. King of 5 here, blind versus blind. They've shown a lot of propensity to reshove on us. We don't have any antes here, so it's like a pretty borderline shove in this situation. I'm going to try and limp again. And, like, they may just shove again. And, you know, that would suck or whatever. But they just min raise, and we will call. Only 30 to win 90. We have to win 1 in 4 times, you guys. Pretty easy to do. 5, 8, 9. We flop bottom pair. We flop a backdoor flush draw. And this is also a board that we have more of. It goes check, check. Do we want to bet on the turn? The answer is yes. 57. 57 seems like a good size to me. NetSpider calls, and we make 2 pair on the river. Do we want to bet again? Yes. I want to leave them room to do some weird things as well, you know? We want to let them bluff if they want to bluff, you know? So we'll bet 112. And here we are with my Ferrari in my garage, Kappa. Limp or raise, or what are we doing here? I mean, NetSpider makes this really weird. I'm going to limp on the button. Try that. By the way, we're 3-handed in a play money home game, you guys. 3-handed. So we are just going to limp. And we flop top pair. Oh, this is just too nice. Well, this sellout. Listen, let me sell out my own links every once in a while, okay? I don't want any money or anything from you guys. I just want you guys to show up and watch my stream. Watch my YouTube videos, watch my stream, hang out. That's all I want from you, okay? Let me sell out every once in a while. A bet of 30 here from NetSpider. We should let them keep doing their thing, you know? If they have bluffs, we don't want to shove and then get them to fold the bluffs. So we're just going to call. And a check on the river. And we will shove now. Because I don't think betting 60 or all in is going to change what they call with. We win. We are in a 2.5 minute delay. Yes, it is a fairly short delay, but we're playing Spin Gos, so they're fast enough that it's not an issue. And they have 5 big blinds here. We're going to be all in with the 7-3 suited against Queen 8. As you can see, we have 36% once we're called. When we're not called, it's not the worst thing in the world. And we run good again. Our 37% gets there. I'm starting to feel slightly guilty about how good we're running right now. This is epic. Let's keep going. Dunner here. We're going to start with a limp, a 7-6. Again, we're playing for $200 here. This is for win number 6 in a row. We get a check. Let's bet on the King 10-3. Our 7 high. Not common to win here. So let's try and make it a win by bluffing. Open to 80. We're going to call with the 7-8. Start with a check. We do flop the bottom end of an open ender. They bet 80. I'm not going to check shove here. I think if they call, we're doing really poorly when we check shove. So I'm just going to float. I'm just going to call. And if they go check, check like that, we can bet on a later street, which we're going to here. We have 8 high. We do get looked up on that river sometimes, but, you know, and they shove, and we'll fold with our tail in between our legs because we got caught in a bluff, you know? King, queen. Do I want to limp call or shove or raise? I can see all of those. I'm going to probably limp just because we're limping other hands. And they check. A lead of 40 on this 10-7 deuce definitely hits them stronger than it hits me. But we have 2 overs and we're getting 3 to 1. So we probably shouldn't fold king, queen. We should be folding some things. They bet 80 on the turn. We'll fold now. We now have a 2 to 1 chip disadvantage here. Min raise will fold the 6-4. Come on, for win number 6. Make it happen, Dottie. Let's limp. We're all in the, or we have this player all in the home game, but we're behind, down to 120. 3 places remaining. First place in that home game wins 391 chips. So, not going to bet on this board either. This is a pretty bad board for us. They bet 40 will fold. Knowledge, yeah. Deuce 7 on the button. All right, man. All right. Take it. Take it. Come on. This is for win number 6. And shove here or keep limping? Keep limping. Keep limping. Don't shove. Being such a tournament player, I just want to shove. Relax. There's no antes. We're fine. We're going to bet. We're going to bet and we win. Sell out. Don Quixote, Bobskini, Jacquard, Aviv. How you guys doing? We're going to call the min raise here with the jack 8 suited. Take it to the streets. Ace 9-4. Not the best flop for our actual hand or what they think about our hands. So we'll fold. Thank you, John. Appreciate that, man. We are going to shove now with our ace 6 on the button. They fold. Ace queen, come on. Ace queen, come on. Ace queen, come on. Dunner folds. All right. King 9. Back to the limping. Back to the limping. And a check. Kind of the connected board that hits Dunner more than us. We'll check back with our king high. They lead on the turn for 40. We don't pick up any equity. If it's an 8 or a 9 or a 10 or a queen or a king or something, we can call there. But we can't call in that brick. So we'll just fold. All right. And we have like 7 big blinds here with Jack 5. I guess I'll limp because it's a really sort of weak hand. But I am shoving a decent amount there. Dunner checks and we flop a pair. I guess bet folding is the play here. If they check shove on us, we probably have to fold with our Jack 5. But they check call. And we'll check here. I would be very surprised to see a 10 check call. I think that'd be pretty weird. Then they bet the river 134. I mean, are they going to turn like a 3 into a bluff here? That's the question that we have to ask ourselves. We're probably not going to be able to call in that they can be value betting some of these hands. So I think we have to fold. Makes me sad, but I think it's true. All right, king, queen, come on. To start the comeback, they fold. 6s. Okay. Okay. Against king 8, do we hold? 53%, you guys. That's a good start. That's a not great turn. And no on the river. The streak is dead. GG. We win 5 in a row. We win a 1K, a 400, a 400, and 2 200s. But we do not win this one. So GG. That's it for a Spin and Go run.